I came back from my nature walk and I seen that my package from Coco Berry had arrived, and it literally is perfect timing. If you don't know what Coco Berry is it's like sweatpants company, an outfit, loungewear type deal. And all I was planning to do was get in the shower and just journal, just journal afterwards. Um, Despite me loving to write, in my mind, I almost didn't know what to write about. And there's no such thing as wrong emotions, perhaps misunderstood emotions. So, long story short, I looked up some prompts on releasing and clearing just because we had that Mercury retrograde. And I wanted to share them. I was like, oh my goodness, these sound so nice, because not just journaling itself is nice to get things out that sometimes we cannot vocalize to others, not because we don't have a safe person, but perhaps because we we need that practice and learning how to vocalize with others, since we were never taught through childhood and things of that nature. So, anyways, I have them on my laptop, and I want to read off some of the prompts because, I mean, why not share them? Okay. It says here for release and clearing, it says, what heavy habit, fear, or old version of myself am I ready to leave behind before stepping forward? I was like, ooh. What old belief or doubt is currently blocking me from receiving my true desires? What do I need to forgive myself for carrying? And that last one kind of reminds me on forgive yourself for what you did not know earlier. And the thing about forgiving yourself in certain situations is that we literally are only operating in our level of awareness at that point in life. So when I have that thought about something that I want to forgive myself about, perhaps it's the way I acted, or maybe what I said, or getting upset and spending way too much time reacting instead of responding, I think about that. I'm like, well, you know what? Yes, yes, I have to take responsibility for what I said or what I did. But at the same time, I was literally only giving the reaction of the level of awareness that I was right then and there. So give yourself some grace when you journal. And at the same time, know that it's literally about you. This time is for you, and to recognize these things within yourself. So be gentle with yourself, be real with yourself, and most of all, forgive yourself. And if you are journaling about letting something go, I sometimes will burn it in the fire, because to me that symbolizes like I'm letting this go. I am allowing this to fall away because I have turned that page in my life and I do not wish to go back. So if it's like, it's so random how literally during Mercury retrograde, one of my candles, I don't even know like how it happens, but at least one of my candles is to the very bottom, and I have to light a new one. So when that right before that old one is about to quote unquote expire, I'll write and I'll journal about things that I am releasing, and I'll take it outside, of course. I don't have it in my home. I don't have a fireplace, but I'll take it outside and I'll rip up the paper and I will burn it in that candle and allow it to just put out. And I'll look at the ashes and then I'll trash them. I'm like, wow, the art of transmutation is real. And I strongly urge you to get in the habit of of not only allowing yourself to feel the emotions, because I mean, even think about it. When you see somebody cry, sometimes all people do is hand them a tissue. It's almost like, here, wipe it off, don't feel. Or like if you've ever been in a friendship and you're crying or they're crying, you've said or they have said to you, oh, don't cry, out of habit. That's just the way that, for me, that I was brought up. We didn't talk about emotions. But anywho, I think about that and I'm like, oh, don't cry. So basically, you're telling the person in a habitual manner, in a unbeknowingly, you're saying, oh, don't feel, don't feel these emotions. I I just think it's so wild how we as human beings are so conditioned to push away, numb, or don't look at it, don't revisit. You know, yes, there is a time and a place, but when healing comes and knocks at your door and that lesson continues to happen over and over, there's no ignoring it. You'll get to that point where you're like, okay, I'm gonna just look at myself in the mirror. So anywho, this was originally about journaling. I'm gonna get off here and I want to write. I want to write. I want to journal. And I'm so thankful and grateful that my Cocoa Berry sweats came right on time, just for this evening to be so comfy. They're so soft. I don't know. Maybe I'll put a link or something for them there. If not, it's okay. You know the website.